why you think that answer is right, why the others are wrong, because I'll give you an idea after that. Okay, why you think that answer is right, why the others are wrong. Okay, fine. Now let me check here who is available. Not always I'll give everyone. One time one person, one time one person, like that I'll give you. Okay. So first I'll give to any one person. So what you can do is, those who are very confident, you can just, okay, raise your hand or say, I'll explain. Let it be right, let it be wrong. No problem, because I am there. I'm there. If anybody is ready to explain this point, you raise your hand. Ultimately, I'm going to explain. Yeah, there are multiple options here. If you don't raise your hand or if you don't message, then I have to call you personally. Then when I call you, you have to explain. So anybody who has done this, who wants to explain? Okay. So fine. Now, so let me ask. Yes, Dr. Muhammad Azharuddin. You can unmute. Can you try?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you try from your idea? What did you understand? How did you get to it? Just give a rough idea.
Actually, my attempt was wrong. I gave a wrong answer for this.
Okay. What did you learn? Why it is wrong? Did you learn that?
I didn't pay good attention for this. It is often requires urgent treatment. So I thought life-threatening and urgent treatment and life-threatening treatment. I thought maybe that is synonym, but actually it is often here and rarely requires a life-threatening treatment. So that was wrong.
Okay. So why it is wrong, you understood. Now I'll tell you why it is, what is right and how it is. Life-threatening means, write down the synonyms, please, all of you. Life-threatening, minimizing, reducing, deteriorating, debilitating. Debilitating means deteriorating. Able means positive. Disable, dis means negative. D means negative. D means negative. D means negative. So the word dis, d, un, in, like these words are opposites, negative. That's it. So simple as that. I told you, learn the synonyms, learn the synonyms, learn the synonyms. Debilitating is the word there. Life-threatening is the word there. They are related. They are related. So now the case of Lucy Smith highlights the fact that, so how do you go to this fact? I'm explaining now. I'm going to explain now. Right. Concentrate on what I'm showing you now. The case of Lucy Smith highlights the fact. Highlight means most important point. Most important point. Highlights. 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 So what do you mean by highlights? There not only one answer is there, not just one answer, not just one answer. It highlights something. It highlights something. So now let us see here. There are two parts. One is the case and one is the explanation. One is the case and one is the explanation. Right. So what is the case? The case is the story. The case is the story. Right. Now, this is the case of Lucy Smith. And Lucy Smith is a person, and the fact is a general. The fact is general. And Lucy Smith is specific. This example is specific, that the impact is generic. So specific to generic. I told you a number of times, write down the methodologies, write down the strategies, general and specific. General and specific. So here he is giving an example and he is ascribing it to everyone. Everyone, that is the fact. Okay, that is the fact. The case is only one case of the relative fact. This is only one example of the commonality. So write down the second part. First one is general to specific. Second one is simple to complex. Simple to complex. Then third one is known to unknown. Known to unknown. Fourth one is easy to difficult. Easy to difficult. These are all interrelated with some difference. So these styles you have to follow. So Lucy Smith is an example, one case of many such things. Only one was identified. And based on that one, they came to the reality. It hit the reality. They came to know the reality. Right. Now let us see here. Now, how do we come to the difference? Let us see here. Let us see here. How do we come to the difference? How are we going to separate these two things? We are going to separate like this now. Most. First one is singular and this is plural. First one is singular and this is plural. Now here he is bringing from specific case to generic case. So here it is. The above one is specific and the below one he is generalizing. You can notice here. So there are two parts now. There are two parts. So two halves, the first half and the second half. The first half is the case and the second half is the deduction of the fact. Example to prove the fact. He's taking one incidence to prove the fact, to bring out the common factor, factor. Right. Most don't hit with the same force as Lucy's. So he's talking about Lucy and the others, all the others, right? All the others. Now, there he's telling a person's turn, nonetheless turn, change of incidents, turn, transform, modify, turn from something to something, turn from something to something. The first one is a person's life is turned. A person's life is turned here. And how is it turned? From upside up to upside down. That means totally reversed. Reversed means you can understand. Upside became downside. Upside became downside. That means negative. And this not just negative, but may even be not just upside down, but even be life-threatening. Life-threatening. So harm to life. Okay. Devastating, deteriorating. Okay, deteriorating, devastating, okay, negative impact, upside down, turn the tables, write down the synonyms, whatever I'm giving you, somewhere it will come. Turn the tables, upside down, okay, Reversed, harmful, dangerous. Okay, so like that. So you can use that. So now here, now there is a verb with ing form, life threatening. Ing is a gerund. Ing is a gerund. So most likely you see here, 1, 2, 3, ing is here. Debilitating. Now you see, what do you mean by debilitate? The problem is you do not know this word. You do not know this word. Maybe it is your first time you are seeing. So now what do you mean by debilitate? So, so Cambridge Dictionary is your best friend. Just learn these words whenever you get. Just nobody bothers about. Debilitate, debilitating. Okay, let us take the main verb, root verb, debilitate. What does debilitate mean? To make someone or something physically weak, exhausted. Okay, to make someone physically weak. Weak means negative, becoming and making less strong. Okay, so right. So these are the meaning, means deteriorating. Okay, debilitating. So now let us take the next ing form. Okay, debilitating means ing form, making someone or something physically weak is the same meaning. So see here, diabetes can be severely debilitating or even life-threatening. If not, why don't you go to the Cambridge Dictionary to find out such awesome words? Yes, you have to. So he has given you wonderful example. Diabetes can be severely debilitating or even life-threatening. Now, what do you mean by or? This or that? That means this means that. So try to understand. So you should know that these two words are related. Both the words are here. Unless and until you go to Cambridge Dictionary, you cannot understand the depth of these words because these are not ordinary words. Mark my words. Mark my words means, what do you mean by mark my words? Means underline, highlight, write down. Whenever I give you some words, wantedly I'll give you. Debilitate. Okay, this is a highly formal word. That means nobody uses this word while speaking. Okay, only in official meetings, official letters, you use these words. This is a very, very powerful word. Then why don't you use these words in your letters and in your speaking also, so that you will get A grade? If you want A grade in reading, and if you want A grade in writing or speaking, whatever it is, you have to get these words from listening and reading. If you get from reading, what all they are underlining, what all they are showing in the question options, if you take these words, okay, you can use in writing and speaking. Then you will get excellent results. I'm not joking. Right. Chemotherapy exhausted and debilitated him. That's it. Fine. So try to use these words. That's it. Okay. Next. That is so simple as that. Now let us see. This is inductive method. Inductive method means going straight from the passage, from the question, highlight. Highlight means what? Making it general and clear and easy and simple and common to everyone to understand. Lucy Smith's case, nobody will understand. But based on that one, if it is established, everyone can understand. That is what most he brought. Right. Fine. Now let us see here. Deduction. See here, I told you already, deduced, deduction. We have deduced this rule. Okay. So deduction and induction methods. In that method only, what method they have applied, you have also to apply the same method. So this method may even be life-threatening. Lucy deduced, means discovered, means found out that she was allergic to red meat. Okay, fine. Only after several further attacks of varying severity was her suspicion eventually confirmed by a specialist. So first time it was not clear. She ate again and again, 2 or 3 times again red meat. Again she had this problem. So that was confirmed. Earlier it was suspicion. Signs and symptoms. Suspected, suspicion, doubted. Just a question, basic question. Okay. An opinion, a belief. Now later, this was confirmed. Right. Confirmed. Fine, sure. Now this is how you, now let us go for the deductive method. How to confirm that this is right and the others are wrong. Now see here, may be difficult to diagnose in certain people. He did not talk about certain groups. He only talked about one, that is Lucy Smith, and the others, that is most. Okay. He did not say any particular category, certain people, certain group, certain division, or certain sector. So he did not bring out any separation here. Only one Lucy Smith and all the others. Right. Next one. Only one Lucy Smith and the rest. Next one, or relatively rare in the adult population. Where is adult and where is children? Where are children? There is no question of adult. There is no question of children. There is no point there. Anywhere there is no word called adult. There is no word called children here. You can see it very clearly. Very clear it is. Just that it is. Only Lucy Smith and the others, that's all. There is no two categories called. If adults is there, then children also must be there. Or either children or adults, something should be there. But there is no adult, there is no children. Only one Lucy Smith is there. There is male and female also is not given. There is nothing like that. Some or many is not there. Lucy Smith and the others, that's all. Those are the divisions. Lucy Smith and others. It's not adults and children. It's not female and male. Like that, nothing like that. So just clear it. So B is ruled out. Often require urgent treatment. Where is something called urgency or ordinary treatment? Nothing is there. Urgent and ordinary are antonyms. Urgent is not there. Ordinary is also not there. It's just like that one. I told you it is commonality. So all these words will be hiding somewhere. All these words will be, see here, common allergenic stuffs, common, less common, commonality, deduction. So the words, related words will be there. Based on that one, you will deduce, you will think that this is common, this is not common, right? So this is how you will go. So maybe difficult to diagnose in certain people. Where is diagnosis? It was just suspected and afterwards it was confirmed. Okay, that's it. Not certain people. Diagnosis is there, that in the case of Lucy only. There is nothing about others. Okay. Now next one, relatively rare. Rare means what? Extraordinary, exceptional. Rare, opposite is common. Common, rare. Common, rare. Obesity is common. Okay. Obesity is common. Obesity is rare. Obesity is in common in people, okay, based on various reasons. Okay. So obesity is rare in certain families. Obesity is common in certain families. So you can understand, rare and common are opposites. Okay. Rare and common are opposites. Okay, fine. Next one. Third one is symptoms. Okay, that's it. Fine. So I believe the concept is clear. I believe the concept is clear. So now I am asking you, any doubts? Just say yes or no. If you say yes, we'll move forward. Any has doubts, you can just say no so that we'll clear and go off fast. Right. So if any doubts, just say yes. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Now that's clear. Okay. The point is very clear here. Highlights. Okay. Highlights. Highlights the impact. Okay. Highlight the impact. Okay. That impact is the fact. Okay. And this is life-threatening, means debilitating. Upside down. He gave an ordinary word and then he gave a powerful word. Two words are there together. So that is how you can identify these things. Right. So now the rule of the game is number 1. So from where to where you are going? From where to where you are going? So that means general to specific or specific to general. Sometimes it will be in a reverse angle. Sometimes it will be in a reverse angle. So 17 answers, 17 students gave the answer. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's move on to the second question. Clear all drawings. Okay. We are moving to the second part. Second question. That is question number 8. Question number 8. So how we'll go see this one? Question number 8. Question number 8, you'll go to, here. That is talking, question number 8 is taking you to the second paragraph. Now you see, question number 8 is taking you to the second paragraph. So this is number 2. This is number 2. Right. So go to the second paragraph. Oh, second paragraph, easy. Okay. So fine. 26, 25. Yeah. After, however, comma must be there. So, of course, after, of course, comma must be there. Whenever you put, of course, in the beginning, comma must be there. However is there in the beginning, so comma must be there. So we'll learn many things like this. Anywhere, any adverse. Okay, next one. Okay. So in the second paragraph, okay. Right. The options are Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So you have the second question here. Yes. Second question. Okay, 1 minute. This is the second one. Okay. Is not widely appreciated. Sorry. Okay, D is missing. Is not widely appreciated. Okay. Is not widely appreciated. Yeah. This is the question. Yes. Okay. Right. Print screen. Pause the screen. Yeah, I have paused it. Question 8. Okay. Question number 8. So I'm going to give you the answer for this. Create poll. A, B, C, D. Okay. Right. I have given you the poll now. Copy post link. Yeah, this is the post link. And this is the group link. So anyone you can click on. Yes, share, resume share. Yes, you have 2 minutes. Not only giving the answer, you have to reason why the answer is right or why the answer is wrong. Yes, time up. So now we are moving to the, okay, submit. Don't write your answer until I tell you. Don't submit. When I tell you, then only you have to submit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Yes, all of you participate actively, please. Because if active participation is there, not there, okay, I cannot help. Because you don't know. Now I'm telling you, I have traveled almost 1.5 days, okay, by train. And just I came home and it did not even change. Okay, I just started the session. So I need your encouragement. So if no participants, okay, I don't feel like, so participate actively. Right. Next. So now let us see. We'll give one person to discuss these points. Okay. Now let us take Dr. Walid Shana from Saudi Arabia. Hello, Dr. Walid. Can you share your knowledge?
There.
Yes.
Really, I don't know the correct answer.
Okay.
But I select C because he said at the end over the time some allergy suffers lose weight because there are few food they can eat.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Right. Anybody else who can answer, just raise your hand. Give your idea. Share your ideas. That's all. Share your ideas. That's all. Share your idea. Anybody? You can raise your hand. You can raise your hand. Anyone?
You don't know, maybe also D.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I have to do is I have to mute all. Okay. Right. Anybody? Raise your hand if you know. If you can think about it. No problem, even if it is wrong. Okay. Right. Fine. Now let us see here. Now let us see here very clearly. Okay. Now, I always tell you many different things. General to specific. General to specific. The words will come here again. Okay. Everywhere you will find in one way or the other. General. That means general public. Then what are the special people? If general public are using loosely, then who are the other people? Who are the other people? The other people are immunologists. That means the specialists. The general category and the special category. You can see general to specific here again. If you can realize that, it is wonderful. This is general to specific. That's it. One is the general group and the other is special group. So general group, okay. What do they say? They use the word allergy in a loose fashion. The contrast is, however, that means The opposite, general people, what they believe, the special people do not believe. That is why, however is there. That means before this, however, is one topic, and after this, however, is another topic. So this is separating, however is separating. Before category is the specialist category, general to specific group of people, that is specific group of people, that is immunologists. And these are general group of people. There are two different opinions. One is general opinion and one is specific opinion. General opinion is used loosely. Specific opinion has a specific meaning. Specific immunologists say that an allergy is the immune system overreacting to a substance that would ordinarily be considered benign. Normally it is simple. But when some situation, somebody faces this problem, the system overreacts, and that results into allergy. That is what the specialists say. But general people say something happens, everyone will say, that is some allergy, some kind of allergy, some allergy, food allergy. They use just simple, without practical knowledge. There is a generalized opinion. So that is what it is. Okay. Now, so what point is made about food intolerances? Now, where is this food intolerance come from? So he is talking, he started with the allergy. He started with allergy and he brought in here food intolerances. That means he is not talking about just an allergy. He is connecting this allergy with food intolerance. In the what point is made about food intolerances? He is talking about intolerance. And that is here. That is here. But again, okay. Now, but unless the immune system itself is directly involved, experts categorize it as intolerance. So immune system is involved, then it is an allergy. If immune system is not involved, then it is intolerance. That's so clear. That's so clear. But. Now let us see here. Of course, see here very carefully. Now, this is the difference. What the specialists are telling, the general people do not know, out of their ignorance or lack of knowledge, they are not ready to accept that. They don't know that one. They just say like that one. So the public is not taking it. All right. People say that they are allergic to a substance because it brings about some kind of adverse reaction in their bodies. Adverse reaction. So they may resemble means similar to true allergic reactions. So what they say is, because they are really, they resemble means look like, identical, similar to, write down the words. Resemble means look like, identical, similar to. So now they look like real allergic reactions. That means food tolerances are not real allergic reactions. So real allergic reactions are allergies. Non-real allergic reactions are food intolerances. Just you don't, for example, you eat some food and you vomit because you don't like it, something like that. Your body is not ready to accept it, so you are vomiting. That is intolerance. Okay. You cannot tolerate some things. So that is intolerance. So, but allergic reaction is related to, allergy is related to allergic reactions. But this people do not know. So these are two different categories. See the categories, two different types. Okay, there are two different types. One category is involved with allergic reactions. The other category is not involved with allergic reactions. Both are related to food. Both are related, but some reactions are due to allergic reactions. Some reactions are due to food intolerances. That is what they termed as intolerance. Intolerance. That's very clear. So intolerance, here he is bringing it out. Intolerance can bring on similar warning signs. Similar warning signs, same to same, resemble, similar. I told you, answers may be multiple places. As things such as headaches, bloating, and general lethargy. Over time, some allergy sufferers lose weight because there are so few foods they can eat. Of course, the social implications are huge too. Eating is a major social event and you cannot avoid anything. So now here, general public. Now here itself, the answer is there in the beginning itself. General public, and this is specific group or the specialists. Now you see, this immunologist, general public is a wide community. And the public do not appreciate this. They do not accept it. They do not accept this. So he is talking about the differences. What is the difference? Write down the synonyms I'm giving you. Differences. He's talking about two different categories. He is separating, bifurcating, differentiating, and he is telling the distinctive categories, distinctive styles of two categories. One category is a distinct and involves allergic reactions, and another category is distinctive in not involving other allergic reactions. So they are separated. That is called separation, distinction, separation, categorization, typification, or groupifying, or compartmentalizing. There are two watertight compartments. Watertight compartments means water even don't go inside. So that is what it is. So one category, here it is, one category. So let me show you here. There are two categories. One category is them, and the other category is food allergies. Them means food intolerance. So you can see here. So this is how you have to go. This is how you have to understand. There are two different categories. So that's it, very clear about them and the distinction between them and allergies. Them means food intolerances and allergies. So that is called differentiation. Write down differentiation. Okay. Separation. Okay. Dividing into two different groups based on a certain fact. That fact is allergic reactions. Allergic reactions are there, then it is allergy. Allergy is based on allergic reactions. That's all. If there is no allergic reaction, it is not an allergy at all. But people, the general public, the 99% of the public, that is, or if you remove specialists, only public is the 99%. That is the wide community. The whole world is not accepting. Only these immunologists, immune system, specialists in immune system. So only they can understand. And the world is not ready to believe because they either know it or they do not want to learn it. That's all. So now the point is clear. Any doubts? Then you say, I have a doubt, or a doubt. Just write a doubt. Then I'll come with you. Hide floating meeting controls. Okay. So if you have a doubt, say doubt. Then I'll get back to you. If in 10 seconds nobody says doubt, then we'll move forward. Print a screen. Yes. The latecomers, I have given you the link there. So 1 minute. Right. Once again, I'm giving you the link. I will not give any answer. Answers are already given here. Copy message link. So these are for the late joiners. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. So we are moving to the second part of the session. Okay. Second part of the session. So 3 minutes gap. In that one, think about all the doubts and points which you have. Okay. Right. Fine. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Some network disturbance. Okay, now we are moving to the third question. Remember the 4 rules: general to specific, simple to complex, known to unknown, easy to difficult. So 7, 8. So 7, 8, 9. So question number 9. Question number 9, you will go to paragraph number 3. Paragraph number 3. So go to paragraph number 3. Here it is. Okay. Paragraph number 3. Right. Fine. So the question is, here it is. When something is underlined like this, it has a different connotation. That means special, means a specific via a different biological mechanism. So that means specific, underlined ones are specific. They are not general. Remember that. Okay. Okay. 20. Arial.
ठीक है सर,
हाँ बेटा,
इधर कुंडी लगा लो रात को,
ठीक है,
ऐसे ठीक है ना,
ठीक है, ठीक है.
आराम से, ठीक है.
So now here the options. Okay. So this is the point. Yeah, the question in front of you. So question number 3. Question number 3.
अटैच कर लेना सर, ठीक है।
Pausing the screen. Good night. Okay. Fine. Question number 9. Question number 9. Create poll. Inductive. That's so A, B, C, and D. So I have given you the choice there. Resume share. So copy post a link. Then channel link. Copy message link. Yeah, both the links I have given you now. Thirty seconds more. So submit your response. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Okay, I'm going to give you the topmost secret here now. The topmost, okay, right. I'm going to give you the topmost secret here. I told you number of times. Okay. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. I told you number of times. You will know the specific style here. So here to diagnose a food use a skin prick test. Okay, fine. So this is a test which they are using. Skin prick test. Okay, fine. Right. This testing method. So here it is telling. However, means the negative point he is telling. So they are using the skin prick test for some positive things. However, somewhat unreliable, okay, unreliable, because two words are there. These two words are enough. However, unreliable because. Now I am going to show you. Yes, because doesn't mean the way. Okay. Because doesn't mean how. Because means why. Why? Because. Chances are there. Why? Because chances are there. Next one is means not. Reliable because they are not accurate. Unreliable because not accurate. Okay. Unreliable means not accurate. Okay. So he's talking about the reason here. So they operate via a different biological mechanism, possibly involving chemicals. So now you understand why it is not accurate. So while not fully understood, first of all, it is not fully understood, and they operate via a different biological mechanism. Okay. Right, possibly involving chemicals in food irritating nerve endings in the body. So that is a different strategy. So now once again, see here. Right. Via a different biological mechanism. This is it. A different biological mechanism. Via a different biological mechanism. Sorry. Via a different biological mechanism. That's what he's telling. So the phrase, what does it explain? What does it explain? Via a different biological mechanism means, so he is using, okay, the reason why this may not accurately diagnose food tolerance. That is what is remaining here. So not fully understood. First one, it is not fully understood. Okay. Second one, it is unreliable. Unreliable. He's telling that it is unreliable. Okay. Double arrow. Un means not. Reliable means accurate. Accurate. If it is accurate, it is reliable. If it is not accurate, it is unreliable. For example, somebody, you go to a shop, you give money to him and he gives you 1 kg of onions or something else. And if the measurement is not accurate, that means the person is unreliable. If the person is unreliable, that means the measurement will not be accurate. That's it. So they are mutually interdependent, synonymous or homologous, similar meaning, parallelly running. So that is what it is. They are unreliable, somewhat unreliable, means may not be accurate. Okay. In detecting intolerance, you can see here, in detecting intolerances. Wantedly I'm separating. So intolerance, diagnose means detect, not accurate means unreliable, inaccurate means unreliable, inaccurate means unreliable. So now you can see the other words as creeping in. So two side arrow. Okay. Now detecting means diagnosing, tolerances, intolerances, food intolerances. That's what it is. This method is unreliable. Method is unreliable. Means this method means, this means the method means a skin prick test. Okay. Now you can get the points, other points here. Yeah. This method, this testing method means skin prick test. Okay. Now you see all the words are here. All the words are here. Diagnose means detect. Diagnose means detect. Okay, fine. So it's very clear. So is not the way the skin prick test works is diagnosing food intolerance. It is not diagnosing, it is unreliable, he's telling. It is unreliable. Next one, the presence of food impurities. Where is the topic of food impurities there? Then how food allergies are triggered. Where is the point called a triggering factors? Where is it? There is nothing called triggering factors. Okay. Chemicals, possibly involved chemicals in food irritating nerve endings. That is different. Here there is nothing called or food allergies are triggered. No, he's not talking about this. So it's very clear. You can differentiate. So because means why. This is cause and effect. Explains why means because. Not accurate, inaccurate, unreliable. Okay. Inaccurate information is given by unreliable people. That is how it is. People are unreliable, information is inaccurate. That's all. They are the other way around. Okay. Two opposite angles. If I give, you take. If you give, I take, like that. So that is the give and take relationship. So you can understand that. And then, so this testing method, the skin prick test, may not accurately diagnose food intolerance. It's very clear. Answer will almost always be in the middle of the paragraph. Mostly, not always, almost always. Okay, fine. So any doubts? If any doubts are there, say yes. Otherwise, no problem. If anybody has any doubts, you can raise your doubts there. Okay. 3 seconds to think about it. And if anybody has doubts, you have 3 seconds to push the button. Oof. Yes. Okay, fine. Now we are moving forward. Next question, fourth question. Okay. Fourth question. Fourth question. This is number 10. Question number 4 of our discussion. This is question number 10 of the paper and paragraph number 4. I think so. Let us go. So question number 10 is paragraph 4. That's it. So directly we'll go to question paragraph number 4. 4 is here. Third and fourth. Third and fourth. Okay. Right. Question number 10. Dr. Sauter. When you see this S capital letter, you remember it is easy. D and S capitals. So it will take you directly to the related area. Dr. Sauter is here. What he says is following, not before. So easy to identify the name. Okay. Right. Yeah. Fine. You have the 10th question here. Oh. 10th question. There it is. You prepare. So this is the question. I'm pausing the screen so that you can read it out. Classical corrections question number 10. Create poll, quiz mode. Inductive and deductive methods. So A, B, C, and D. Yes, I have given you the answer. Copy post link. This is the post link to find your answer. And this is the message link in the group. First one is the channel, second one is the group. You can click that and you'll directly go there, and you can click ABCD there at the bottom and you'll know the answer there. Right. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Submit your answer. Submit your response. Okay, right. So now we are going to discuss this answer. Let me check if anybody is there too. Dr. Adil Zaidi. Now it is your turn. If you want to explain any point, whatever you understood, you can share your opinion. No problem if it is right or wrong, no problem. What can you infer from this?
I thought the answer is D.
Okay. Why did you think that the answer is D?
Because it's like the examples they have given. It's like a matchbox, fireworks in a matchbox. If you miss it, it will fizzle out and hit the. If it's the right place, you see sort of a chain of a reaction, chain reaction.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. That's very good. Here also he is using the general to specific. Okay, fine. I told you it is very, very important. It's very, very important. Fine. Now, what does this mean? Why I am telling it is very, very important is the repetition, Repeatedly, you can see that. Now, image. What do you mean by image? Okay. What do you mean by image? You have an image of an original. Image of an original. So, you say, for example, how does your father look like? Oh, he looks like this. You know, he is strong like Bahubali, or he's weak like this. He's tall like Amitabh Bachchan, or he's short like. So we'll give some image of somebody to show what is reality. So reality is hidden and image is in front of. So you never saw my father. So if I tell you my father is like Amitabh Bachchan, for example, Amitabh Bachchan is a Bollywood hero in Indian films, Hindi films. So he is very tall. He is very tall. He is he's the tallest, we can say, one of the tallest heroes. Yeah. So when you say image, imagery means, so identical thing, you will bring out something artificial in between and you will tell the real thing, because general to specific. For example, if I tell you, oh, come on, let me tell you about Eiffel Tower. What is Eiffel Tower? Eiffel Tower is big, Eiffel Tower is tall, Eiffel Tower is costly, Eiffel Tower is shining, Eiffel Tower is so strong. First of all, what is this Eiffel Tower? Then what I will do is, I am a teacher. So what I will do is, I'll take general to specific. Eiffel Tower is specific. Nobody can understand because it is specific. Only those people who know it can understand. Others cannot understand. So you are bringing an artificial image in front. For example, people of Egypt. For people of Egypt, I will tell, there are pyramids. Pyramids are very famous in Egypt. So every Egyptian knows what is a pyramid. So like that, pyramids are in Egypt. They are made of rock boulders. They are in this shape like that. In the similar way, like in Egypt, pyramids are famous. Like that, Eiffel Tower is famous in so-and-so country. It is there in Paris. It is there in France. Yes. So it is made of this. Now you explain, it will be easily understood. They will relate that it is famous, like pyramids. For example, if Indians, then you have to say, so you see, there is Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is very famous. It was built 400 years ago. It is a symbol of love. People go there. It was constructed. Then people of India, I mean Indians, can understand easily. So then I will tell, like the same, like this, there is a monument in Paris, France. Its name is Eiffel Tower. So then they will relate that. So in the same way, this is called general to specific. General things everyone knows. Specific things only specific people know. So a person who never visited France or never knew about Eiffel Tower, then how can he understand so easily? So you have to put him in your pocket first, then start explaining about Eiffel Tower. To put him in your pocket, you have to show something which he likes, which he knows, similar to that one. That is it. Then only it will be easy. So that is what is called general to specific. Everything, example he is giving. He is giving an example here. Why? How do you know that it is example? Because it's like. It's like. Like means a similar to. Similar to means an example. Something other than that he is showing to relate. It is like throwing a match into a fireworks factory. So try to understand here. It's same like that. What is same like that? This what he has explained earlier is same like that. What is explained earlier is same like that. That throwing a match into a fireworks factory. So, right. And now there's a chain reaction. Once something gone, completely chain reaction. In the similar way, this is happening. Now let us see here. Now you throw matchstick, one matchstick into a fire factory, and you cannot say what exactly happened because one fire stick got, but who threw, what happened, nothing will be understood. It's a matchstick factory. No one can understand from where it started, how it started. By the time anybody looks at them, almost half the danger is completed. it is fully in flames. So that is what he's telling. So what is the difference? That initiation, that is the cause, and finalization, that is the result. Cause and effect. From the cause to the effect. From the cause to the effect. From where it is starting, where it is ending, that difference. Okay, right. Now let us see. So to show that one, he is giving an example. Because the real thing people cannot understand. So he's giving an example which everyone can easily understand. So easy to difficult. He is giving you an easy example to make you understand a difficult point. He is giving a simple example to make you understand a complex reality. He is giving you a general idea to go to the abstract idea, specific idea, which only specific people knows. Easy to difficult, known to unknown. What you know he is explaining so that you can understand what is unknown to you by showing a relationship. For example, I tell many times, when you are reading a paragraph, essay, or a paragraph, passage has number of paragraphs. So each paragraph is one room and the complete passage is one house. Every room has one door, main door the house has. So like that, I'm relating the passage to the house. So everyone has, there is a house, there is a passage. The main door is the title. Every paragraph is one room. Every room has a door. So in the same way, every passage has some subtopic. So like this. And in each room, only those items related to that room will be there. For example, in bedroom, only related mattress, cot, bed sheet, pillow, and other things will be there. In the dining hall, all things related to dining will be there. Like that. So in the same way, passage. In every passage, paragraphs, every paragraph has separate identity. What is there in that paragraph cannot fit into any other paragraph. That is why I'm telling you they are watertight compartments. Remember that. So now let us see here. So illustrate. He is taking a simple example of a fireworks factory to illustrate, meaning explain something deeper, something stronger, something unknown, something complex, something difficult, something specific. What is that specific? What is that specific? That you have to understand. So Sauter, okay, Dr. Sauter is here. So the point is there with Sauter only. So Sauter says, so here, this is according to pediatric immunologist, specialist Dr. Valen, around 6 to 8. This is just the statistics. While most children will outgrow them, some actually grow into them. The mechanisms that remain in a gray area. What do you mean by gray area? Here itself, the answer is there. Remain in a gray area. Answer is given. Gray area. What do you mean by gray area? Means a shaded area. What do you mean by gray area? Gray area is an idiom. Gray area means an idiom. Means hidden area, dark area. Means nobody went through that area. Nobody can understand those points. That is the meaning here. Gray spots means dark spots, means not noticeable. Nobody can see that. Nobody went to that area. That is the meaning. Gray area. Underline the gray area and know the meaning. Gray area. Okay. A gray area. Sorry. Gray area. That is it. G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y, both. Or gray areas or gray areas. Anything is the same. Singular and plural spelling. G-R-E-Y and G-R-A-Y. Spelling only. So, gray area means a situation that is not clear. That means unclear. The meaning itself is there. If you don't know what is a gray area, then how can you understand this answer? It's so simple. Where the rules are not known, unknown. See, unknown. Not clear means unknown, known to unknown. Because it is unknown, because it is not clear, because it is not general, he wants to take you there. So he's giving an easier example, which is simple, clear, known, and general. That's what it is. To understand the unknown area, he is giving a known area, that is factory, matchstick factory. That's it, so simple as that one. Because you can never understand what is a specialized subject. So he's giving a generalized subject, and he's telling it is just like that, means similar to that. So here is the answer. Here is the answer. A gray, remain a gray area. Remain a gray area. So the answer is already clear here itself. Answer is here itself. Very clear. Now I'm going to point it out with red color. So, double arrow. A gray area means unclear area, unknown area, hidden area. Remain, remain. Okay, that's very clear. That's very clear. You can see there. So, still remain clear. Okay, right? This is a mastermind. That means you should have A grade knowledge. You will understand the answer here. If you don't have A grade knowledge, then you have to go to C grade knowledge. You will get the answer in the last paragraph also. Well, isn't, not understood. Not means un. Understood means clear. If you understand, it is clear. If you understand, that means it is clear. Okay. The difference between lighting up or fizzing out, lighting up or fizzing out from the beginning to the ending, those are the triggering factors. Fizzing out. Fizzing out means triggering. Just shooting up, fizzing. Fizzy drinks, you say, like water bubbles come out, fizzy. So triggering. You just open or shake the bottle and water bubbles come out. That's it. That's how champagne is spilled in celebrations. Okay. Miss it and the match just fizzles out. Triggers a reaction. That's very clear. So answer is everywhere spread. So in the middle answer is there. Okay. The postgraduate students can understand, because not everyone knows the meaning of a gray area. Gray area only Cambridge Dictionary will give. You see it as different words, but we see it as an idiom together. Compound group, an idiom, which means a gray area doesn't mean an area which is gray, but it is an area which is hidden to the normal eye, invisible, not clear, undiscovered. Okay, that's very clear. Still remains a gray area, means not understood even till now. That's the meaning. Okay, that's the meaning. Hide floating controls. Okay, that's very clear. So I think I'll give you one more point so that you will be able to understand easily. Right. So not means un. Understood means clear. Remain. Okay. Remain. Like means a similar to. Like means a similar to, means image. Image is like the original. Image is original here. Okay. Image will be like the original. Fine. Next one. Triggering means fizzing. Okay, isn't well understood. Right. That is very clear now. Hide meeting controls. Yeah. So you should know what is common and what is, I'm telling you, what is this Simon sir telling? Simple to complex, known to unknown, easy to difficult, general to. That is the life blood of reading. That is the life blood of understanding. Why are you not able to understand? Because of this reason. Complex point, simplified explanation. You're not able to understand the relation. Unknown thing, he is trying to simplify and give an example which you know. That is it. Miss it and you will lose the mark. Many people are there. They don't have time to bother these things. Now I got where I went wrong. Adil, you amuse me, Adil. You are really a darling, okay? Really, I appreciate you. You don't hide something. You're very clear. You just come out. Come on, Adil. Adil Zaidi. I like your immediate response. Whether you feel wrong also, you come out. That is what is a real spirit. Yeah. You can unmute and speak what you understood. I think you are very happy after discovering this. So that's why you are the right person to open your mouth. Because many people, even if I ask, no, they don't even open their mouth. So what I can expect from them? So that's why you are the right person to answer this. Yeah. Can you unmute? Are you at work? Okay. If you are at work, you can send a message in the. Okay, fine. Yes, amen. There you are.
Yes.
There you are. Hello,
Yes,
amen.
sir. Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
Are you unfolding the hidden secrets of reading? Yes or no?
The thing is, I got the answer from the last line. Like gray area, I understood that is the keyword, but I don't know the meaning. So then I read it, and from the last line, it's not well understood. So from there, I got the answer A.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So you are
Yeah.
going to 10th grade student level. Okay, that's why you are going till the last. That's why you are wasting your time going till the last. Now you understand?
Yeah.
So people waste their time. So if you stop in between itself in the gray area,
Yeah.
straight answer.
Yes.
Provoke means a trigger. Oh, I missed that word. See, provoke means trigger. There is also the word. See, I missed the word. I got a gray area. That's enough for me. Okay. Provoke means a trigger.
Yes.
Okay. Lighting up also is trigger. Lighting up also is trigger. Provoke is also trigger. I missed that word, you see. Provoke means to poke somebody. Means triggering factor. If you poke somebody, he will fight with you. Provoke means triggering. Same word, meaning. Write the synonym, provoke, another synonym. Provoke, lighting up, triggering, fizzing. All are synonyms. Okay. That's it. Now, there is an opinion poll. I'm going to ask you one question. So one question, everyone. Are you, now we have finished with the first half. Are you ready to go an extra mile? Are you ready to go an extra mile? What do you understand by are you ready to go an extra mile? Now we went 1 mile. Are you ready to go an extra mile? That means one more session. Are you ready to go an extra mile? Half of the session is over. So are you ready to go another half session, or you want to put a full stop today? If you all say yes, then I will go ahead. Otherwise, that's an end. Come on, fast, fast, fast. Yes. So total 16 students are there. At least 10 yeses I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ranjita, 7, 8. Amen, Faith. I need 2 more. So if it is a tie, I will take the rule. Okay, one more at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Ranjita, 8, Amen, Faith. What about the other 6, 8 members? Cast your vote. Cast your vote. Yeah. So nobody else. Who are they? Okay. Right. So I am going. Yes, I gave the next word because 8 is to 8 is equal to minus. So one more I gave. No problem. So now this question. Any doubts? Any doubts? Yeah. So if anybody has doubts, say yes and we'll stop. Otherwise, we'll move forward. Right. Yeah. So you can have a small break of 5 to 7 minutes because I have come to North India, Amritsar. Okay. So I'll have to set my breakfast. I'll order and then I'll have a cup of tea. Then, yes. So 7 minutes break. 7 minutes break. Just to set my dinner. Otherwise, I should go dinnerless. I should starve. Because I did not eat anything today from morning till now. Because I have food intolerance, not allergy, food intolerance while traveling. If I eat, I vomit. So that's why I don't eat when I'm traveling, especially in buses, because too much of rumbling sounds. So that's why I don't eat. So yesterday night I had, and now I'm going to have. So plus, okay. So be back exactly 7 minutes. Okay, if you are all interested, then I will continue with another session also. It's going to be a workshop. It's going to be a workshop. So is that okay? If you say yes, then I'll go. If you say no, okay, no problem. Are you ready to give me 7 minutes? 1, Ranjita Das, yes. Rajalakshmi, yes. 2, my darling children, thank you all. Amen, Faith, yes. 3, okay. I need 4 more. Okay, 7 minutes break. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, Bharati, thank you. Bharati Velmurugan, thank you. I need 3 more permissions. Hello, Bharati. Chitra, 5. Hello, Bharati.
Hello, sir.
Hello, dear. Are you enjoying the session?
Yes, sir. Actually,
is,
I
it,
was. Hello.
is it bombing shells bombardment?
Sorry,
Or
sir.
is
I
it
don't.
chaos and confusion?
No, sir. The fifth one only I started watching. I understood this question, sir. How you solved through the synonyms? I can able to catch that answer.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So fine. Exactly 7 minutes. We are online. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, I'm muting everyone. Okay. Fine. 7 minutes. So we are going to the next slide. So this will be the 11th question. This 5th paragraph. So 11th question is in 5th paragraph. So we'll go to 5th paragraph. In the 5th paragraph, yes. Pause the share. Yeah. So this is question number 5. So 5th paragraph, the 11th question. So the 11th question. Eleventh question. Create poll, quiz mode, A, B, C, and D. Inductive and deductive methods. Yes. Copy post link. Yeah, that is it. And then copy message link that is here. Yes. So yes. Submit your response. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. So 3 answers so far. What about the others? Okay. Now let us see. Now I'll give you the explanation. Now here, in the 5th paragraph, what point is made? What point is made? Made means established regarding the two hypotheses. The two hypotheses. Okay. Two hypotheses. Now, right. Now, broadly speaking, broadly, widely, generalized, general opinion. Broadly speaking means generalized opinion. Okay. So, in contrast, here is the word. In contrast, the so-called hygiene hypothesis, here is one. In contrast, the so-called hygiene hypothesis, try to understand here. Fine. So here you see, before is one part, after is another part. In contrast, before one hypothesis, after in contrast, another hypothesis. So the first hypothesis is, you can see there, food allergy. Okay. Is to be born of allergic parents and then to have a high exposure. High exposure. High exposure. Now, that is the first type. And the second one is low, too low an exposure. So that is the contrast. The first hypothesis, okay, points out to a high exposure, and the second hypothesis points out to too low an exposure to allergens. So try to understand this one here. That's very clear. Okay, that is very clear. Right. So you try to understand here. In contrast, the first hypothesis, the first part, second hypothesis, the second part. After in contrast. So first one suggests to be born of allergic parents and have high exposure to allergenic stuff. Second one is hygiene process suggests too low an exposure to allergens. Fine. Now you see here, contrast. Contrast means opposite. Contrast means opposite. Right. So now the terms you see here, that is high and this is low. That is the contrast. That is the contrast. So first hypothesis depends on high exposure. Second hypothesis depends on low exposure. That's it. That's very clear. So you can understand very clearly the word contrast relates to, in contrast, relates to contradict. First one demands high exposure, second one demands low exposure. That's it. So they directly contradict each other. One is high and the other one is low, related to exposure. So simple as that one. In contrast is directly related to contradict. Okay. So if you can identify this two, in contrast is synonymous to contradict, means oppose. Contradict, oppose. In contrast, opposite of, opposite relation, opposite in relation. So the two hypotheses work differently, different angles. One demands high exposure, the other demands low exposure. That's it. Right. So here, again here, you can see the idea is that today's clean environments leave our immune systems with too little to do. That's it. Too little means too less. Again, the same thing. Clean environments. Here again it is given. Clean environments means hygiene. Hygienic environments mean clean environments. And next, immune system. Okay. So immune system. Right. Immunity. Immunity. Right. They means the two hypotheses. They means the two hypotheses directly contradict each other, one another. So that's it. Only two are there, so use each other. If more than two are there, one another. If only two are there, each other. If more than two are there, it is one another. So here only two are there, so each other is used. So first one and the second one, they contradict each other in the degree of exposure. That's it. High and low are degrees. They contradict in degrees. One go in the higher side and the other goes in the lower side. That's very clear. So contrast means contradict. Yeah. So now think about the possible options there. What are the other synonyms? Okay. What are the other synonyms? Right. Print the screen. Oh, sorry. Fine. Yes. Any doubts? Yeah, 3 seconds time for doubts. So no need to read everything. If you follow certain level of application of techniques, then it's very easy and you can go immediately to the next question. So now we'll move on to the question number 6. Number 12. Paragraph number 5, same paragraph. So only this part will be changing. Okay. Underline. Yeah. So question number 12. Print the screen. Pause the screen. Yes, your screen is with you. Right. Question 6. Question 6. A, B, C, and D. Yes. Copy post link. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake. Yeah. Yes. So now you have got the resume share. Yes. Right. Question number 12. So this rule, where is this rule? Exceptions to this rule. This rule here. This rule underlined. Yeah. This rule. What is the rule? There you have to see. What is the rule? This rule. This means this particular rule. For example, if you say, here is a pen. This pen is a gift. So this pen means here is a pen. The pen which is there. That. So this particular one preceding. So this rule, the rule is given before. What is the rule there? So that you can see the previous sentence there itself. The recipe, ideal recipe. Ideal recipe. What do you mean by recipe for a food allergy? The ideal recipe means the ingredients. The ingredients. So ingredients to cook something. So the idea is given in a recipe form. So the ideal recipe for a food allergy is to be born of an allergy. First one, birth. And then exposure. So first one is born of allergic. So birth is the first ingredient. Second one is high exposure is the second ingredient. So this is the thing. This is the thing. These are the things. So, but there are so many exceptions to this rule. There are so many exceptions to this rule. That means these rules are ruled out. So there is some difference to this rule. So this rule, he says, but there are so many exceptions to this rule. What do you mean by this rule? That means they should firstly be born to allergic parents. And then the exposure to allergenic foodstuffs is high. So these are the order. First birth and then exposure to foodstuffs, allergic foodstuffs. That is it. So there is a sequence. First is the birth and then means next. So first is this, next is this. First and foremost, they should be born of allergic parents. Second one, then after that, after birth, they should be exposed to allergenic stuff. That is the order. That is the sequence. So sequence of the ingredients going into this food allergy. So that is it. So ideal recipe. That's the order he's talking there. So now here you see, now inherited allergy, number one. So that is not the only one. The likelihood of having an inherited allergy, this is only the first one. The type of diet in food allergies more commonly occur. This is talking about diet. Diet means foodstuffs. This is the second one. The degree of contact with allergens needed to trigger a reaction. This is also the second one. Only the second one. Only the second one. But the last one, you see, the order of events most commonly found prior to allergic attacks. So order of events is more important here. So order of events is more important here, because you see very clearly, first one is only 1, second one is only 1, third one is only 1. First one is the first one, B is the second one, C is the degree of the second one. But D is both. That's why order, first one first, second one next. That's what it is, the order of that. So these are more important. First one first, they should definitely be born, and next one they should be exposed. That's the point. So that order is typifying here. The order, the sequence, the step-by-step procedure, that is, when you cook something, you put one after another. That is what it is he's talking about. So the type of diet, what is the type of diet? He's not talking, but he's only talking about exposure to allergenic foodstuff. That's all. So second one is the degree of contact with allergens. That is second foodstuffs related. And the first one is inherited allergy, means being born to allergic parents. That's what it is. So first one is separated, individual. Second and third are individual, but fourth one is more than one. So single or collective. The last one is the collective effect, and the first three are singular effects. So that is the rule, is the order here. The rule is the order here. First this one, and then means next. First and next. There's the order you have to check. So there is internally a relation, one after the other. Any doubts? This is a question based on sequence. We also can call it as a, what is that, flow chart or process to get the end result. Because if he may be born to allergic parents, but he is not exposed to allergenic stuff because parents already know, then this will not happen. That is the point. The rule is ruled out. Yes, any doubts? So nobody mentioned anything. So we'll move forward. So question number 7 and 13, paragraph number 6. Yeah, 13th question, paragraph number 6. Okay. Yeah. So here, what does the 6th paragraph suggest about the transference of allergies from between mother and child? So transference of allergies between mother and child. Pause the screen. Question 7. Question number 7. Right. Yeah. So copy post link. Copy message link. So both the links are provided. Resume share. So I have given you the answers. Yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Six students have given the answer. Good. Yeah. Now, what does the 6th paragraph suggest about the transference of allergies? What does this suggest? So, suggestion, what indication is given? Suggest. What does the 6th paragraph suggest? What are the synonyms for suggest? Advise. Advise to do what? Advised to avoid. So avoid. What do you mean by avoid? How can we avoid? You can avoid by taking certain precautions. Avoid. If you take certain precautions, if you take certain precautions, right? So you can see there, avoid, advised. Advised means suggested. Fine. So allergic families, women in allergic families. Women in allergic families means allergies. Women means mother. Okay, right. So they're adjusting, could be advised to avoid certain foods during pregnancy and breastfeeding. So that is it. So it's very clear. You can understand that from that central part. So now here, it's very clear. Since the immaturity of babies' immune systems might make them more vulnerable to an inherited allergic tendency. Inherited means transferred. Inherited means transferred. Inherited allergy, transference of allergy. Right. So now you can see everything is clear there. In the same sentence, babies, child. Words will be changed, that's all. Words will be changed. Now let us relate, correlate. Fine. Babies, child, women, mother, allergies, allergic tendency, transference, inherited. Now the second part will come from the after the comma. After the comma is here. After the comma. So women in allergic families could be advised. Advised means suggested. So just see the relation there. Avoid. Avoid certain foods during pregnancy and breastfeeding. So women in allergic families could be advised to avoid certain foods, means take precautions. Precautions to be taken to avoid certain foods during pregnancy and breastfeeding. So precautions are taken to avoid certain foods during pregnancy. That's it. Certain. Okay. Maybe, could be. So all the words related. First part will go to the question. Second part of the sentence will go to the answer. So you have to check with that. So high floating meeting controls. Okay. So you have to concentrate on mostly in the central area. Try to understand what I'm showing you. Try to concentrate in the central area. So the people who get A grade will stop in the middle only, almost always. Almost always. Okay. Almost always in the central area. Those who are postgraduates and graduates, they get the answer here itself. Right. Then, so again, you can see here. Right. Here in the beginning also, there is evidence that allergens can be transferred through mother's breast milk to her child and possibly also through the placenta. So there is possibility. So they are transferred, right? Next, in the last part, you see here also you'll find the answer. One US study found that parents sometimes avoided foods to which they erroneously believed their children were allergic, occasionally leaving the children severely underfed. So they are not feeding the children properly. So here, if you go to the last, it creates only confusion there. Okay. So that's a little bit confusion. So because it is saying purely imaginary here, purely imaginary precautions also will be taken sometimes. Realistic and imaginary. So first one is realistic, next one is imaginary. If you go to the last part, so whenever you go to the passage, last questions will be the toughest. These will give A grade. So you have to stop there itself, where it is. So there it's very clearly understood. But lastly, he's changing the topic to imaginary, purely imaginary. Some allergies or intolerances are purely imaginary. That's it. So you imagine something and you avoid that one, and children are underfed. So that is totally different concept there. So people try to go till the last and they'll try to think about it. Okay. So it is most likely to take place before the baby is born. That is D. So it's most likely, nothing is given there. Chances are there, but okay, fine. Then next one, it can result in instances of malnourishment. There's only malnourishment. That is totally last part, underfed. That's so if you go there, you'll get a confusion to B, right? It is only possible with particular individuals. Nothing is related to particular individuals here. Okay, it's common, right? So print screen. Next one is the last question. Okay. Right. Question number 14. Paragraph number 7. Any doubts you can raise? Yes, of course. Inference, suggestions, inferences, synonyms. Yeah. Next. So 7th paragraph. Okay. So this is the last question. You can go through this question. Print a screen. Pause, share. Question 8. Create poll. Yes, last question. Yes, here. So you can see it very clearly now. Resume share. Fine. Yes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Okay. So now let me see. 6, 7 students have given the answer. Right. Okay. Right. Now let us see. Now let us analyze this part. Now, so Dr. Sauter suggests that the rise in cases of allergy may be partly due to. So Dr. Sauter, where is Dr. Sauter here? Dr. Sauter is here. Dr. Sauter. Okay, Dr. Sauter, from there it begins. Suggests that. So speculates that rise in cases, rise in The rise in, everything is clear. Case of one allergy, rise in cases of one allergy. Okay, rise in, that a rise in peanut allergy. This is one allergy. Okay, peanut allergy cases. Now, maybe partly due to means because of, means the cause. Okay. So try to understand here, right? Try to understand. So what does he suggest? What does Dr. Sauter suggest here? Right. Now, so there in the middle of the sentence is the question. In the middle of the sentence is the question there. So the complete part of the question has come up there. Now check the answer. Check for the answer. So here, Dr. Sauter speculates that a rise in peanut allergy cases makes up the bulk of the increase in food allergies. So bulk of the increase in food allergies. Now here, what does he explain here is given there. So she thinks, she speculates. So greater exposure has probably allowed more peanut allergies to flourish. So peanut consumption per capita is rising. Now it's a common ingredient in Asian and vegetarian dishes, which have grown in popularity. And the diet conscious population is increasingly turning to nuts as a source of healthy fats. So now try to understand here very carefully, right? Some doctors speculate whether the increased amount of new chemicals in the environment in food is perhaps damaging immune system. Is it damaging immune system? Some doctors speculate like that. Some doctors speculate like that. Much more research needs to be done to provide evidence for that hypothesis. So some say that staying off processed foods resolves the problem in a significant number of cases. So here, this part from here starts Dr. Sauter. In the previous part is the others, and here is Dr. Sauter's speculation. What does this Dr. Sauter suggest? There you go. If you get the clear picture, makes up the bulk of the increase. Increase means improve. Increase means improve in food allergies. Okay. Greater exposure has probably allowed more peanut allergies to flourish, he thinks. Peanut consumption per capita is rising. Right? It's a common ingredient. It's a common ingredient. And then in Asian and vegetarian dishes, which have grown in popularity. Grown in popularity, see there. Grown in flourish. Flourish. Grown in popularity. Improve. So food habits, popularity means becoming a habit in common people. Popularity means common. Becoming popular is becoming common. So food habits and the diet conscious population is increasingly turning to nuts. Increasing turning to nuts. So turning to nuts, eating as a healthy source of healthy fats. So this is food. So you see the last part there, he is giving an explanation very clearly how it is increasing. So it is not talking about manufacturing methods. So manufacturing methods ruled out. He's not talking about anything manufacturing. The adoption of new agricultural practices. There is no agricultural practices. Then increased level of harmful substances in the atmosphere. So that is also not given. Harmful substances is not talking about in the atmosphere. Harmful substances in the atmosphere. So he's not talking about atmosphere. He's not talking about agriculture. He's not talking about manufacture. He's talking only about eating habits. Eating habits have increased. People are turning to nuts. Habit. They are habituated to nuts. This habit has become more popular, and that's why in every item, these are the ingredients. So he's talking about eating habits. First one is eating habits. Second one is manufacturing. Third one is agricultural practice. Fourth one is atmosphere. So he's not talking about atmosphere here. He's not talking about atmosphere means surrounding atmosphere. Then he's not talking about agricultural practices. He's not talking about manufacturing methods. He's just talking about eating habits. So popular demand, popularity, common things. Okay, more common dishes, vegetarian dishes, common ingredient, that is peanuts, becoming more common, and every food item they're involving the. So elimination technique here. Okay, inductive and deductive. Inductive method is eating habits. Deductive method is eliminating manufacturing foods, agricultural practices, and harmful atmosphere. So 3 are eliminated. Nothing about atmosphere, nothing about agriculture, nothing about manufacture. So the 3 are removed, deducted, eliminated. And the first one is improving eating habits. So earlier they used to eat peanuts. Now they are using peanuts in every type of food. That's it. So fine. Okay. Right. Any doubts? Just shoot your answer. 10 seconds. Yes. Now let come. Yes. Dr. Azharuddin is there from the beginning to the end. Very good. Hello, doctor. I'm 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm allowing everyone to unmute. Okay, Dr. Azharuddin.
Hello, sir.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, actually, I could not attend all your lecture because of my duty. I was on duty, but somehow and at the end I was there. It was quite helping, and I found it helpful.
Okay, was this level of explanation necessary or unnecessary?
Yeah, of course, it is necessary, and also I think we need some more sessions.
Okay. So would you recommend more sessions like this?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, fine. So we'll try to organize some more sessions. Okay, next comes D. Musase from Lesotho, South Africa. D. Musase MFU.
Hello,
Hello, dear. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, share your experience.
Okay, it was very important to be here, and then I learned a lot from your explanation today.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you. Amen.
thank
Faith.
you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, amen. What did you
Yeah, it
learn
was
today?
great. Explanation was great. The
So-
thing is how to correlate the, some, like suggestions and all those kind of keywords we have to take, and how to correct, locate the answers. It was really great.
Yeah, people used to tell you, right? Nobody can teach reading and listening. You have to do on your own, right?
Yes, yes,
Do you understand
definitely.
that it is very difficult to learn on your own?
Yes, sir. Definitely, it's really difficult. We need this type of explanation.
Though
Other
you
than
are
we
a very
cannot
good
do.
driver, you need traffic lights, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And
that's
I
it.
saw, I till now I was thinking that okay, because medical knowledge will help you, but I saw that some doctors also giving some wrong answer. That means you need, the language. There is nothing about medical knowledge.
Zero information regarding, only the subject is medical, but the
Yes,
questions
yes,
are only linguistic.
yes, yes, definitely.
All the questions are linguistic, nothing related to medical. Only the subject is medical. Okay, the
Yeah.
passages are medical,
Mm-hmm.
but texting is everything for English only, not medical, nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Today I understood that.
Yeah, those whoever told you that nobody can teach you, okay, tell them
Hmm.
Cambridge Dictionary is there to teach you. Okay, you go to
Actually,
Cambridge
they are
Dictionary,
not a teacher.
go
They
to
are not
Cambridge,
teacher.
go to Cambridge Dictionary, it will tell you, right?
Yeah, no, no, they are not a proper teacher at all. They
Okay,
should
so
take classes from you.
no, not me. Anybody who teaches in this manner, they can teach. Okay,
Mm.
right.
Yeah.
Bharati Vel Murugan.
Hi, sir.
Hello, dear. Share your experience. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Bharati, share your experience, please.
Sir, yeah, you taught me very well, sir, today. Today is my second session. I'm attending you. I was thinking that C part is always difficult. Once I watched your video, now I got some positive attitude to approach the C part. How to answer the C part.
Okay, thank you very much. Chitra Kalyana Sundaram. Chitra. Rajya Lakshmi.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rajyam. How are you?
Fine, sir. Thank you. What about you, sir?
I'm fine. What did you learn today?
Yes, actually, it's a reading part B and C. I used to avoid always because it's difficult to find out the answers. But today I was learned many things and really nice, excellent class, sir. And to how to related words means and question and the paragraph and answers. It is nice. I have learned many things today. Thank you so much, sir. And you have given more informations about this one, how to learn.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's
Thank
nice.
you. Yeah, Sharmila.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sharmila. This is your first session, I think, right?
Yes, sir. So the
So,
session
were
is
you there
very
from the beginning or in the middle?
middle two question I was not there. Starting on there.
Okay.
At fifth and sixth I was not there, sir. But it
Okay.
was very useful for me. So I learned a lot, sir.
Okay,
If I'll
fine.
continue more this, I can achieve the target, sir.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So you can go to the YouTube. I have given the link in the group's YouTube. So you
Okay.
can take the video from there and you can see that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You can repeat and learn many things there. No problem if you missed anything.
Okay,
Right.
sir. Okay, thank you
So
so
was
much,
that
sir.
beneficial for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Really
Right.
beneficial. Thank you, sir.
Right, right. Onesimus Mutomi. Onesimus and Chitra.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
Onesimus. Hello, Onesimus.
Good evening, sir. My name is Onesmus. Yeah.
Yeah, can you introduce about yourself? Where are you from? What's your profession?
I'm from Kenya, sir. And I was happy to listen to your classes. It was really interesting, although I came late. But your strategies are very helpful. I hope they will help me in pursuing my OET exam.
Right. Thank you very much. And last, Chitra.
Hello, sir. Good
Hello,
evening, sir.
Chitra. Good evening, Chitra.
Sir, I learn, sir, part to C. I feel very difficult, but now I can learn how to identify the answer.
Good, good. Okay, then.
Okay,
thank you very
sir.
much, all of you. Good night. Have a nice day. Bye.
Good night, sir. Bye. Thank you, sir. Okay.